Mr. Onokpasa, since President Tinubu came in, the economy has tanked. It's at an all-time low as we speak.
It has not.
Let me finish my question. Mr. Onokpasa, let me finish my question.
You are a liar.
Mr. Onokpasa, moderate yourself, all right? Moderate yourself.
You know what you are doing?
Good.
Listen to me.
Secondly,
do you know what you are doing?
Since President Tinubu came in, the economy has tanked.
You are pretending to be a journalist.
That's one.
Is that Tinubu's fault? Don't you know why liar tank?
I'm still asking my question. Secondly,
it's been an because of your friends. I mean, I don't understand this Bola Tinubu of a man. He will just, I don't know what his game plan is. But he's wasting his time because we are the ones that put him in power. We know our calculations, how we put him in power, and we are going to get him out of that power.
Jesutega Onokpasa, a prominent APC chieftain and a lawyer and a political commentator, has passed on at age 49. Recently, Barrister Onokpasa clashed with Arise anchor Hussaini Rufai when he was asked hard questions about the bad economy since Bola Tinubu took office. Mr. Onokpasa had a shouting confrontation on live television with Rufai Hussaini for daring to ask such a hard but nagging question. But few months later, he appeared on the same program on Arise television, criticizing the failures of President Bola Tinubu and his economic policies that have impoverished Nigerians. He also said that Tinubu abandoned those who fought for his victory and picked those who did nothing for him. When he appeared on Arise TV, he looked sick, and the Republican News reported that and published an open letter from one of the supporters of the president, who wrote an open letter to Tinubu to help Mr. Onokpasa, but unfortunately, Tinubu didn't.
We have failed woefully. President Bola Tinubu has failed woefully to rule well, to provide food for Nigerians, to give them succor in this hard time. I think President Tinubu should concentrate more on bringing down prices of goods and services, strengthen democratic values and all this idea of people coming to our party. That's not what is going to make us win the election in 2027. I can tell you, just a minute, Ruben. I can tell you for free, Ruben, that at this rate we are going, all these things will help us in 2027. If we are not careful, Bola Tinubu will end up as a one-term president. Quote me anywhere. We don't want to work against our party. Those of us who are dissatisfied, I want to work against President Tinubu. It's not against our party. We don't want him. We are going to show our president that we are the ones that put him in power, and we are the ones that will remove him from the power. How do people work for you to get into power, and you use and dump them, and you start empowering other people who never belong to our party, who never work with us at the campaign council, who just, I don't understand this Bola Tinubu of a man. He will just, I don't know what his game plan is, but he's wasting his time because we are the ones that put him in power. We know our calculations, how we put him in power, and we are going to get him out of that power. That's for sure. He's wasting his time. All these people, they will stab him in the back at the last time. Now, whatever he thinks he's doing, he forgets that just because of the hunger in the land, it is very easy to campaign against. Very easy to campaign against. And those of us who campaign for him, a lot of us, we campaign against him. And we will get him out of that power. He's a one-term president. I assure you, Ruben Abati. Bola Tinubu is a one-term president. A majority of Nigerians did not vote for him. We did the calculation. All we needed to do was to wait for Atiku and Peter Obi to split their votes. That's how we won. Since 1999, Bola Tinubu has had the lowest margin of votes of all presidents. He had less than 40% of votes. We calculated it. We worked at campaign council. Go and check the records. So there's nothing. There are too many people in our party. And you know the funny thing about our party? There are just too many people in our party that are angry with Bola Tinubu. Really angry. So he will be shot in 2027. What will we do to him in the party? We will disgrace him and humiliate him in our party. I assure you, Barrister Jesutega Onokpasa, I assure you of that.
Okay, on that note, Jesutega Onokpasa, I would like to thank you very much.
The news of his death was confirmed on Tuesday by Pastor Okezie Atani, a pro-APC advocate, who announced his demise in a post on X. And same yesterday, Arise News, during the Arise News night, they also announced that Jesutega Onokpasa has passed on. So rumors has it that his death was as a result of hypertension that came from the fact that during the campaign, he defended Tinubu with his money and his last blood, only for Tinubu to abandon him and start giving appointments to those who called him incompetent, drug baron, certificate forger, and election rigger, the likes of Reno Omokri and Daniel Bola, all through the 2022 presidential campaign. Now, hear what his friend Femi Fani Kayode popularly known as FFK, has to say, because it is obvious Mr. Jesutega died of hypertension related to the frustration from not getting appointment from Tinubu's regime, despite his contributions and his defense of the APC. He said, "My dear Aburo Jesutega Onokpasa, you fought like a lion and gave your all for the election of President Bola Tinubu in 2023. I bear witness to your hard work, dedication, loyalty, and commitment to the renewed hope, cause, and agenda. You were a brave, loyal, selfless, and kind soul who had the courage of his convictions and who always spoke his mind. Most important of all, you had faith in our great country, Nigeria, and regardless of the circumstances you found yourself in, you remained strong and kept your head up high. We shall miss you. Rest in peace, brother." Now, let's take a few comments from people. So this lady said, "Chai, Jesutega Onokpasa don't buy. It is so sad. You see now, if he had stood on the right path and done what was right, he might still be alive today. Chai, I wonder what he would say to his maker when he is asked what his contributions were, and when he had an opportunity to make a positive, meaningful difference in his country." And someone replied and said he stood on the right path in his last days. Yeah, in his last days, he no longer supports President Tinubu because he acknowledged that there's hunger in the land and that Tinubu is not going to win the 2027 election. And it's so unfortunate that he is not alive anymore to even witness the election of 2027. It is well, guys. And the next person said, "Hunger has finally kpaid the man. It will not be well with T-Pain. It shows on his body the last time he came to Arise TV." Yeah, rumor also went round that Jesutega died of hunger, while some said he died of some terminal disease and he had no money to be flown abroad in order to conduct or carry out some surgery. It's unfortunate he's no more seen 2027. It is well, guys. So, guys, let me hear your own opinion at the comment section, because many people are saying it was hunger that has died him. He was so hungry. Like, I don't get. Although he was so angry the last time he came to Arise News, saying that Bola Tinubu appointed those that were criticizing him during his 2023 presidential campaign, instead of them that fought for him through power, instead of them that put him there. So he intentionally didn't pick most of them. Instead, he picked people like Deád, Omokri, Daniel Bola, that literally accused him, insulted him, and also never wanted him to win the election, guys. So thank you for watching, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel.